Hello, welcome back to B2B Direct Talk. This is episode number 3. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to diving into this episode. Matter of fact, we got one question coming from one of our guests, so let's hear it.
Hi, thanks for having me on the show. I have one question for you. Looking at your win rate on quotes, are you converting most of them?
That is a brilliant question. Leads don't turn into deals by themselves. That'd be so easy, right? This is where the frustration usually lives in an organization. This marketing didn't give us the right lead. No, our sales doesn't convert what we give them. So you've heard that, right? Everybody did. So it's conversion. But conversion needs to be alignment. Here's the truth. Leads do not close deals. Sales do. Let me repeat that. Leads by themselves don't close deals, rarely. In B2B, it's almost none. Sales do. They close deals. So, if sales is not in the right setup, so if you listen back to episode 2, I talked quite a bit about if the message isn't clear, if we haven't expressed the value proposition in the right way for the audience and we have not targeted the right audience, somebody's going to call wanting a bone screw and we're offering airspace fasteners. See the difference? My marketing has done a great job of lining up a good deal, looking for product and services, but we are responding with, well, hang on a minute, we don't do med at all. We're not ISO 13485. We don't do that. Oh, I'm so sorry. Wasted time. Okay. So if the message wasn't clear and the audience wasn't targeted correctly, you get mismatches. And sales has to fix all that. That is not fair. Layer on top of that what I discovered over the past many years, at least the past 10 since I've been an entrepreneur and consultant and supplier in this industry. We fancy an acronym called CRM. By just saying it already, I can sense, reason is we use CRM, which stands for Customer Relationship Management Tool. We confuse that with a rear view mirror most of the time. Explain. We use CRM to report activities. Yeah? So Ben, I talked to John, I talked to Jane, Jane talked to John, and we have an NDA, and now we're talking about a quote, and then we're going to blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that's reporting. It's interesting, but CRM, based upon wrong messages and wrong targets, is going to get you more confusion and more waste time and lower conversions. I think in episode 1 I said, I think the average I see out there is about 15% win rate. What if you aim for 30 or 50, like some of our customers? That comes with a little bit of an understanding that, let's assume for a moment that your system was integrated. I know, taboo word, and I promise we will not use fancy jargon here. But you're using a marketing email tool called X. You're using social platform called Y and Z. You're using advertising from A, B, C, and D. Nothing's connected. So no wonder you don't know what's going on. And then you pretend that a lead will come through some kind of email to hopefully the right salesperson that uses CRM to go forward. How often does that happen? right? Oh, yeah, we got MailChimp there, or Constant Contact, or whatever, and then we use that and it emails us when we got a form. That's kind of not using CRM the right way. You've often kind of talk to my customers and says, try to use your rear view mirror only to go home tonight. Well, good luck. Except in certain movie from Pixar, I've never seen that very successful. So it's not because your marketing team or your sales team is not doing hard work. Is that maybe they need to work together smarter and having a system to support them that actually allows conversation to become conversions. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. So in a nutshell, conversion will come if you have all stars aligned. Right message to the right audience in the right system, picked up right away, and driving forward. Well, thank you for listening to this episode. Appreciate you being here. Click on the next. There's a few more coming. And pass it around to your friend. And looking forward to hear from you. You can direct message me, LinkedIn and other places. You can text me, you can email me, and you can also phone me. So looking forward to that and having a conversation about your challenges. Thank you again, and see you next.